Shahrukh Khan.
Hashtag king.
Hashtag love, hashtag romance, hashtag king, hashtag sir, I want to work with you, hashtag. Oh, that's a good angle. Shahrukh. चलो मेरा तारुक के साथ तो काम हो गया. Shahrukh के साथ next. You don't really think of the outcome. You don't really think of कि ये ठीक लग रहा है, नहीं लग रहा है. You're basically working on trust.
Where courage stood tall, where freedom's flame burned bright through blood and fall, honoring the martyrs who gave their last breath. Their sacrifice inspires us to stand for what is right and never forget. Hello guys, this is Tanu Awasthi and you're watching me on Filmygyan. And today I'm in conversation with the cast of Waking Up of a Nation. Respected Ram Madhwani sir,
Wow.
talented Taruk Rena, and the gorgeous Nikita Datta.
Wow.
How are you guys?
We are
very
basically
good.
fangirling, fanboying on you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How lovely what you've written.
We wrote a nice poem. Yeah, thank you. That
And
was so
thank you
nice.
for such a lovely introduction of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. अब आप जो पूछ रहे हो आप बस बता दें.
तारुक का मूड अच्छा कर दिया ना मैंने अब.
अरे आके अंदर आते ही
So मेरा पहला सवाल राम सर आपके
जी.
लिए है. So I want to know what drew you to tell the story of Jallianwala Bagh and revisit this chapter of Indian history.
Actually, the fact that we're even speaking in English,
No, हाँ अपन हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं.
but the fact that we've got colonized, that this is what happened to us, that there was 250 years. Actually, some East India company came and sort of first did business with us, but they actually took us over. Then the British Raj came in 1857, and and then we took so long to get our freedom. And so this is something which has in a way troubled me. There is a cultural colonization that has happened to us. There's also white man's burden, that's what they call it, that there is a superiority that they seem to have. And so this show is really, of course, inspired by true events, and it's about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, but it's what happened before and after that. But more than anything else, it's really looking at the color of your skin or of our skin. Yeah.
So तारुक and निकिता, आप लोग का जो कैरेक्टर है ट्रेलर देखने के बाद काफ़ी पावरफुल नज़र आया. तो उस चीज़ के लिए आप लोगों ने कैसे प्रिपेयर किया? Were there any difficulties or challenges that you guys faced? क्योंकि काफ़ी bold और powerful characters हैं दोनों. So were there any preparations or challenges?
Not at all. Very seamlessly I got into it. I think I was meant to play this character. I did zero preparation. I didn't have to audition for it. Sir saw me somewhere and he said, "That's Poonam, next guest audition." So sorry, I'm being very sarcastic. Please, I apologize. No, there was immense amount of training that we both had to go through.
Yes.
Of course, Taruk way more because he was also not just acting but also singing, a very different style of singing. So in our own ways, we have both stepped out of our comfort zone. They have actually pushed us into an area where we had to figure it out with all the information, with all the help that they could give. And I feel like overall it's been such a beautiful journey because now, see, when the trailers come out and when we are seeing bits from the show and we are getting a feedback, I feel like there's a very satisfying feeling. क्योंकि तब जब हम कर रहे होते हैं जिस प्रोसेस से गुजर रहे होते हैं तब इतना एहसास नहीं होता है क्योंकि you're so in it at that time. You're battling your own struggles during that time, so you don't really think of the outcome. You don't really think of कि ये ठीक लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है. You're basically working on trust. And you're also at the same time not really seeing the end goal, you're just in the moment. But now when you see all of it come together, which is actually his vision, and you realize that he's managed to trust us with that vision of his, it's a very special feeling to see it all.
How did you balance the historical accuracy with storytelling and drama?
I hope very well. No, well, it's a tightrope, right? Because we are not here to make a documentary, we are not making a history lesson. We are here to make a show which is inspired by what happened, and these are all fictitious characters. If I was doing a biopic like Neerja, then that's got a different responsibility.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have the responsibility to the people who lost their lives, and so it's dedicated to them, it's in memory of them. But with my writers, Shantanu Srivastava and Shatrujit Nath, we've been very, how shall I say, sensitive to what is part of what happened and where we've had to fictionalize it. So I think that when you see the show, you'll hopefully realize the sincerity with which that has happened, and I'm hoping that you will be okay with sort of the fact that we are not saying that this is a documentary.
So as this is an OTT release, so एक थिएटर में एक मूवी या वेब सीरीज का मतलब वेब सीरीज तो नहीं बट मूवी एक थिएटर एक OTT एक्सपीरियंस अलग अलग होते हैं, तो आपके हिसाब से क्या डिफरेंस नज़र आएगा ऑडियंस को?
I think one of the things about the OTT viewing experience is that I'm now told it has become second screen, because आप कुछ और काम करते हो या कोई घर पे आता है या आप जाते हो अंदर आते हो और ये तो चलता रहता है, second screen watching, and that's so sad that it's become second screen watching. At least जब आप movie hall में जाते हो तो you are in a darkened hall with some distractions. Maybe sometimes your phone rings or sometimes a server comes in to give you some food, but by and large you're here. So what has happened is that you can cry privately when you're watching a movie. When you're at home, and especially if other people are around, or if you're watching it on your phone, then I feel that your ability to actually cry is because you're in front of so many people, you don't have that sense of catharsis. So I think the biggest loss in this viewer experience has been the fact that you're not able to cry as freely as you should.
What do you think can be the takeaways जो audience अपने साथ लेके जाएगी इस वेब सीरीज को देखने के बाद? A message or a takeaway?
I think we have a song at the end, so the message that we want to leave behind is one of humanity, of humanism, of insaniyat, and that is really the message that we would like to.
Respect and love for humanity, I guess. That's all.
ये जो हुआ गलत हुआ,
जी.
and why is it that this happened, and I think that those are all the questions that the show raises.
So moving on to a quick segment that we have, so it's the hashtag show. So मैं कुछ celebrities के नाम लूँगी और आप लोग को बस hashtag देना है एक एक को, okay? So the first one is prajakta koli.
That Taruk will go for.
Yeah.
Hashtag amazing. Hashtag best friend. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag mostly awesome.
Okay, Shahid Kapoor.
Who's going for it? Self?
You should, na?
Hashtag great actor.
Kiara Advani.
Same, hashtag great actor, great actress.
Salman Khan.
That's hashtag powerful force.
Shahrukh Khan.
Hashtag king.
Hashtag love, hashtag romance, hashtag king, hashtag sir I want to work with you, hashtag
Sir, I also want to work with you.
Alia Bhatt.
Hashtag rhyming. Sorry.
Alia Bhatt.
Oh, that's a good angle. Taruk, Shahrukh. चलो मेरा तारुक के साथ तो काम हो गया. शाहरुख के साथ next.
Okay, Alia Bhatt.
No, great actress. I'd love to work. I'd like to work with
Hashtag,
you also.
hashtag.
Hashtag I want to work with you.
Okay, lastly Sanjay Leela Bhansali.
That's like hashtag great director.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so one message that you guys want to give to the audience from your side.
Watch The Waking of a Nation on March 7th on Sony Live.
Great.
That's the one message that we want to give to the audience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And for that lovely poem also.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.